slowly, after many years of encounter between law enforcement and rowdy oystermen, bootleggers, and outright criminals, Crisfield became the beacon of the Eastern Shore, reaping the fortunes made by the railroad and abundance of the bay's bounty. Majestic churches were built all over Crisfield, along with many homes that demonstrated the wealth of the community. Many businesses and also banks sprang up during this time. Early 1900s, fleets of large schooners, some 100 feet and greater in length, called Crisfield their home port. Accompanying these ships were the masts of hundreds of pungy boats, bug-eyes, skipjacks, and canoes as they rose into Crisfield's skyline. In the first few decades of the 20th century, Crisfield was the home port for more sailing vessels than anywhere in the United States. 1911, with downtown Crisfield growing to capacity, oyster buyers and the railroad developed the area of Hoptown. By 1917, the current landscape was formed with tracks laid to the front door of the oyster houses. The largest oyster pile in the world once sat at the end of Hoptown, which were used for a fertilizer plant. While many made fortunes from the industries of Crisfield, many more led simple lives, working the water and farming the fertile land of Somerset County. In the early 20th century, Crisfield was the seafood capital of the world, shipping millions of gallons of oysters, crab meat, and soft crabs each year. On James Island, there was a large fish plant that also fueled the economy. The 80-foot chimney from the business still remains and serves as a landmark for boats and ships entering the port of Crisfield. The Somerset County shipbuilding industry, dating back 2 centuries, was also a staple of downtown Crisfield. This supported many blacksmiths, lumberyards, sailmakers, and countless other industries. Crisfield was the predominant port on the Eastern Shore. In 1928, a fire started in the exquisite Oddfellows building and ripped through the uptown section of Crisfield. While the embers were still smoldering, rebuilding had begun, creating a bustling uptown center of commerce, though the downtown area was equally active. As the railroad industry became replaced with interstate highways, sailing transport with diesel, and the bounty of the bay declined, Crisfield's landscape and its fate changed forever. A city that rose from the sea from the harvest of the bay, home port to thousands of sailing vessels, was ironically the final resting place to the last working schooner on the bay. The world is changing, though Crisfield is now a window into the past to discover the Chesapeake Bay way of life. Come learn more about our history, experience our culture, and meet the people who are the heritage of Crisfield. We welcome you to visit us and let the Crisfield Heritage Foundation share this epic tale with you.